Today I'm going to go over what I call, I guess it's a prone, bilateral, suspension, tricep extension, whatever you want to call it, okay? So I'm going to use a suspension trainer and I'm going to use a TRX. I'm going to hold on to those, I'm going to get in a good prone vertical position, okay? Essentially what I like to say is, imagine if you just went like this, get this good, stable, like sort of middle linebacker position, and I were to lean forward and have straps in my hands, okay? So what we're going to do is that we really have to achieve this good stable body position, right? Holding on to the straps, and I'll demonstrate here in a minute, right? The only thing I want moving is this, okay? So I really want to stabilize everything. Even I'm just going to hinge on my toes, okay? I'm not going to extend my knees, I'm not going to extend my hips, okay? From this position here, boom, just the elbows are going to be moving, okay? So that athletic position, as I refer to, called like a middle linebacker position. Here I'll take my TRX, get in that good athletic sort of middle linebacker position, okay? And this is the position once I move through, okay? So again, it's just like that rope thing, that rope idea of if I have a bunch of joint angles moving, okay, from the ground up, right, what's going to stabilize my tricep? I have to anchor everything I can, be as stable as possible. What that also does is it allows you to gauge your fatigue, right? If we're just really trying to focus on working the triceps, but I have all these other joint angles that are moving and popping and squeezing, I want to know if my tricep needs to get stronger. And if I have all these muscle groups helping me move, well then I might not have the best indicator whether or not these triceps or really any other muscle group is getting better. All right, so to demonstrate this movement, first thing to take into account for, again, it's similar to bands where I can just change my hand position to change the tension. In this case, I'm just going to change my foot position because the more parallel I am to the ground, the more difficult it is not only for the tricep, but also for my total body, anterior, posterior, to maintain that plank. It's almost like a moving plank is really kind of what's a really good explanation I heard from a friend of mine, okay? So we get in this good position here, okay? Lock everything in. If I want it to be more difficult, I move my feet back. As fatigue begins to set in for the set, I just begin moving, okay? I'm not extending anymore, I'm not getting more compact, I'm maintaining this good consistent body position as my feet adjust, okay? Going into the extension, what I don't want to do is move these, okay? I lock that in. This angle right here of this humerus to the ground is maintained through the entire movement, okay? And I get tired, so I go a little bit more further forward, okay? If I want a little bit more work, move my feet back, okay? Maintain. Keep in mind, when you take this angle and you start moving, this angle that you've chosen is maintained throughout the entire movement, okay? Because the lat is so strong, it can then dominate. We don't want it to dominate because we want to put the tension on the triceps.